Good shot, kid. I think you got him. Good shot, kid. I think you got him.
Hello there, and welcome back to some more Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Today we're continuing on Let's Play. This is episode 30. In today's episode, we are continuing on with the San Fierro missions. In the last episode, we ended up getting some people to work in our garage, did a little job for Tenpenny, and also established a little bit of our new mantra here in San Fierro, which is to get property. However, in this mission, we're going to go and see if we can help another part of the story mode, which is of course finding out who is supplying Big Smoke with all that yay he's making money from, the double-crossing bastard. To do that, we need to do this mission, which is the infamous photo opportunity.
DJ,
You got it?
hey, my cousin just called me. He gave me a tip about a baller's car going to San Fierro to score yay.
Shit. We gotta find out who's supplying those cats.
Read your mind, Holmes. I picked them up at the Mulholland intersection, and I'm trailing them now.
Okay, I'm coming to meet you.
Better make it fast, Holmes. These boys are hanging around.
Okay, photo opportunity. One of the least favourite missions amongst the San Andreas community, and for reasons you may see on the second channel soon, it now has a distant hatred in my heart. I failed this mission twice because this mission is stupid. So, essentially, what we have to do in this mission is, if you just got it from that phone call, is we have to go ahead and pick Caesar up. Even though we told him to stay out of Los Santos, apparently he was near the Mulholland intersection, picked up one of the dealers or someone, apparently knew who they were, and now we got to go pick him up so we can trail them all the way out. The problem with this mission is very simple. What this is, it is essentially a long drive into another long drive into a pretty easy segment that could have been very, very easily accomplished by not having either of these big drives. Also, the beta version of this mission was so much better. So, yeah, we got to go pick up Caesar from Red County. Now, I thought we left the Badlands behind, but apparently we didn't. Fortunately, I sound like I hate the Badlands. I really don't. I actually quite like it. I think it's a nice little juxtaposition, and I thought this was a great addition to this game. After Vice City and GTA 3 sort of kept us exclusively in the cities, this was a completely different thing. However, it does lose its charm sort of towards the last missions of here. I think the developers understood that you might want out of the Badlands after a while. However, the problem is this mission dragged you back here for one last fuck you. So we've got to go get in Caesar's car now. Caesar's Savannah, and wait for it.
Where we going?
They were headed over Angel Pine Way.
Yep.
Follow the road and maybe we can pick them up.
We've got to go all the way to Angel Pine now. In Caesar's Savannah, which is not a good car. The durability on this vehicle is pretty piss poor. Performance isn't particularly there. It looks kind of cool, but it's not good. The one saving grace is we haven't got hydraulics. And yeah, you need to drive this all this way. So, there's sort of two choices the way you can go here. You can go take the probably longer countryside route, or you can go through the motorway system. Having just been through what I have been through for the last 18 minutes, I suggest taking the countryway because the motorway is fraught with danger. Lots of danger, actually, as it turns out, because, yeah, I ended up dying a lot. Or at least it felt like a lot.
Hey, warn me next time.
So, yeah, the AI is very stupid on the motorways. I don't think I've actually had a chance to show that off yet. But, please don't fall over. Yeah, I don't think I've had a chance to show it off yet. But the AI on the freeway motorway system in this game is absolutely atrocious. They will change lanes without warning. They just don't know how to drive. They go at max speed, crash into each other, cars catch fire a lot. If you ever want to have a laugh in this game, don't get me wrong, go to like a motorway, preferably like a tunnel or something like that, and just watch the carnage. You don't even really have to involve yourself, they'll just sort of make the carnage for you. So, either way, here we are now back in Angel Pine. I've missed you, not really, but a little bit I guess. I remember the fond memories of doing paramedic here. Anyways. Now we've got to go ahead and get on top of this building. And what you're about to hear is interesting. So we got to get all the way up here to take a picture of people. Yes, seriously, we went all this way to take photos of people like
Rod, you shermhead.
This business is bigger than any gang, ese.
Rod, little bitch.
Little bitch. And now the man arriving in a horrific looking ZR350.
This guy take himself real serious.
That's T-Bone Mendez.
What now? Is that it?
Nope.
Hey, who's the gringo?
Gringo!
I don't like the look of that guy. This more than a few thugs pushing product. It's a serious organization.
And then finally...
How many of these clowns are there?
I know a pimp when I see one. They being clever about this. It ain't no exchange and nothing incriminating.
They're going to a clucking bell, mate. Of course there's nothing incriminating. They're just... They want a sandwich. I like how someone rammed the businessman's car out the way as well. That was cute. And now...
Heavy shit.
We better split up and get out of here. I'll meet you back at the garage, eh?
Coolio, we got what we came for anyway.
Yep, to top it all off, you're left out here to find your own way back, surrounded by vehicles of the countryside. Yeah, I'm not joking. This is just a hateful, hateful mission. So, now that that's all out the way, I should quickly explain why while we head all the way back to San Fierro, that you may have noticed the money, weapons, so on. Of course, as with the previous segments in Los Santos and the Badlands, I've gone ahead and done a lot of the side missions and so on. So, well, I say a lot of side missions, I've done pretty much all of them. All that there is to do out here in San Fierro. So that's the collectibles, certain side missions that I was leaving out here for so long. And of course, you will see them after the main storyline point of San Fierro wraps up. So, yeah, you can look forward to those and find out how all this happened, how there's weapons at the garage, how I had a really nice car at the start, how I've got a lot of money, why CJ is now thinned down quite considerably, which is a good thing. Because, you don't really realise, sort of, if you play through the Los Santos sort of section of the game and the Badlands section of the game the way I did, you will end up with a character that basically looked like mine, where he's just like really bulked up. It's probably something to do with the amount of cycling and so on that you do. But of course, out here in San Fierro, spoiler alert, there's no reason, I don't think there's any reason that we have to ride a bike for the rest of this entire game now. Like a push bike, I don't mean like a motorcycle, there's still plenty of stuff to do on motorbikes. So, fortunately that part of the game is fully over and done with, so we don't have to deal with that anymore. Isn't that lovely? Or at least I think it's lovely, because I can't stand riding the push bikes. You know, anything that requires more effort than holding down an accelerator, I'm not a particular fan of. Anyways, also find out how the unique stunt jumps went again. Spoiler alert, it's still way better than the Los Santos ones, although one of them was a bit of a bitch. Right. Next mission, Jizzy.
That's crazy, man. What are you looking at exactly?
Ay, cabrón.
Hey, man, you get them flicks developed? What's up, Woozy?
Hey, Carl. I was just explaining to your brother-in-law that we were friends.
Oh, yeah? Well, look, Woozy, I need to get some info from you, man.
What exactly do you boys want to know?
Who are these putas, Holmes?
Why don't you go take a look?
These guys?
Yeah.
They're the Loco Syndicate. They're pretty big time, I think. Don't have any dealings with them. We don't touch blow. Now this guy runs things. I don't know his name. This guy is T-Bone Mendez. He's the muscle.
And who's that guy?
That's Jizzy B. He's the biggest pimp in town. He helps set up the deals. You know, concierge of sorts.
Hey, then he my way in. How I get to him?
Oh, Jizzy? Jizzy runs the Pleasure Domes Club in that old fortress under the Gant Bridge.
Hey, good looking out, Woozy.
No problem. Don't be a stranger.
All right.
And that's what we'll do in the next episode, go to Jizzy's club. Yeah, a couple of notes about that cutscene. I like it how I believe Woozy and Carl have only had like 2 interactions during this entire thing, and now all of a sudden they're great friends and he got him to have a look at those people for some reason. I mean, I guess he would know what's going on in San Fierro, but even still, it's a little bit weird. What was the other point I was going to make? No idea. I think that was the only point I was going to make. I don't know why I said 2 points. Anyways, that is it for today's episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Next time, we are going to find out what's going on in... Well, we're going to find out who Jizzy is and see if we can get into the Syndicate, see if we can infiltrate them, for lack of a better word. So thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, farewell.
Uptown, downtown, speeding all around. The naked 47 got the power and it's bound to move any mother that gets in my way. Just another power machine on the freeway. Riding with me is my MC homeboy. Knowing the rules ain't part of his program. Finding the right way around this map might be pretty hard cause he's fucked on crack.